Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Oh, goodness, I just realized we were not streaming to the home of Everything Frederick this morning. I'm going to try to get it fixed in just a second, but that was on me. I made a mistake. I didn't update the address on that. I'm like checking it. I'm like, why isn't it there? That was my fault. Anyway, today is Friday, July 5th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Boy, today kind of feels like a Monday, but not really. Yesterday felt like a Saturday. I don't know. We're all messed up today. Hopefully you have the day off and you're enjoying the beautiful weather. Hopefully you had a great day yesterday. New advertiser alert. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's see. We've got Habitat for Humanity, Ori Custom Florals, which will start next week. Dream Free Art starts today, and CK Nails will start next week as well. They've all recently signed on to be a part of Good Morning Frederick. So if you're out and about and you're heading into any of their places of business or the nonprofit, please thank them for me for being a part of our show. It keeps things going and allows me to keep doing this, and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope you are too. But want to thank them all. Habitat for Humanity, Ori Custom Florals, Dream Free Art, and CK Nails are joining all-in-one events. We've got the Real Estate Goddesses. We've got, Dreamscape Slumber. Tree Trekkers are also some of our other advertisers, along with Intense Barbecue, We Help You Move, Pulling for Veterans, and Atlas Wood Floors. I think that's all of them. If I forgot one, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. But anyway, we want to thank everybody for joining us on that. All right, we're doing good in the neighborhood. Good Morning Frederick and Everything Frederick and more. And we're all about giving back. Souls of Love, Mama Cone and I counted the shoes that are at the shop right now. 78 pair. All right, they are there. Now, I've just ordered about, I think, 10 to 12 more pair of shoes online, thanks to those people who donated Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I should actually put that up. After the break, I'll put that up on screen so that if you want, you can donate as well. And I know my friends at We Help You Move have 2 boxes of shoes for me, which I am so grateful for. So hopefully that will get us to about 100 pair, or a little over 100. And we need another 100 before July 21st. So please, if you are shopping and you have a new pair of shoes that you can donate, I would love that so much. And United Way, we are collecting the school supplies for United Way Stuff the Bus campaign. All right, on today's show, I have Gail from the Maryland Lottery. I recap some of the 4th of July in Baker Park. and I'll show you what the first Monday of every month could look like if you hang with us and Ori at the home of everything Frederick and more. Plus, Mama Cone and I visit Lori from Penelope's Bake Stop. She was at the Frederick City Farmers Market last Sunday, and we try her biscotti. And then Chris Michaels and Bob Miller join me from WFMD's Morning News Express, and they'll cover the local news, weather, and sports. And as always, I've got giveaways for you and all the events for this weekend and next week. So let's get everything started on this Friday, Monday, weird day. We want to thank We Help You Move. I also thought about Pet and Home Care, the Healing Storm, more of our advertisers who I'm so grateful that we have. I'm trying to think. Now I feel bad because I've gone through most of them. I'm going to look at the break and make sure I announce every single sponsor and advertiser who supports the show, because without them, again, I can't keep doing this, so I appreciate it very much. But we help you move, whether you're moving across the street or around the country somewhere. Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make the whole thing easy. Veteran-owned and a huge supporter of the Frederick community. In fact, I saw Nick yesterday down at Baker Park. His trailers were being used. They were full of some of the supplies needed for WFRE and WFMD's Party in the Park. And it was the first time I had actually been down there, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what I saw. But Nick was out there and had information, of course, about his nonprofit Pooling for Veterans. They're a fantastic group of people, and if you need help moving, you got to contact Nick at wehelpyoumove.com. All right, let me see. I know Chris has... Oh, they're both here. All right, let's find out what's happening with local news, weather, and sports. Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express are here with all of our details. Let's get that going. Well, happy July 5th. I can't figure out if I feel like it's a Monday, a Friday, or what.
Well, you know what, Danny? You can't have one without the other. You can't have Chris Michaels without Bob Miller. So I'm glad he logged on.
Yeah, I forgot about the. I was looking for your link, Danny, that you sent me, and realized I'm looking for your name, and you send it to a different to us in like a group text.
We have a group. Yes, we have a group.
I apologize. My fault. My bad.
Oh, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. It's all good.
I'm sorry. Happy post 4th of July. Yeah, you're right. I think it feels more like a Monday.
It does.
Because everybody wanted to stay up late, well, at least for us, normal later than you want to be because of all the fireworks that were going on.
Oh, yes.
Whether you wanted to see them or you just heard them from your neighbors.
Oh, yes. That is becoming more and more. It's just unbelievable now, the amount of fireworks that are going on in the neighborhoods. Mine, we had a great show put on by somebody in our neighborhood. I'm telling you, it almost looked like Baker Park. It was quite impressive. And every time one went off, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, did they bankroll that thing? It's crazy.
Yeah, right? And also, probably illegal.
Yeah. No, not even probably. For sure illegal, because they were shooting off above the houses in our development, which is Maryland. Legally, you were only allowed to have ground fireworks. And but I don't know if you've noticed, we drove to Charlestown to the casino last week, and they have a brand new huge fireworks shop right over the line. So I have a feeling that some people may have been heading up there for their opening.
Well,
that way,
my
or up 15 northbound and
Yes.
near Gettysburg as well, right across the state line. So
Yeah.
in my neighborhood, they for some reason they decide to shoot it off the next day too. So tonight they'll be
Oh,
having
yeah.
fireworks, and why they do that, I have no clue. But Bob, this morning Bob brought something up that was really cool that we talked about. Bob was saying that he found instead of the normal fireworks that they normally do, I think it was in Texas. You said, right, Bob? About the
well,
drones.
they're everywhere, but Texas was the one that we saw, and that is drone shows.
Oh, I looked into trying to do one of those for an event. They're extraordinarily expensive, but awesome.
They're beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how much does the city put out for? I mean, I guess maybe they find people to pay for it. You find people to pay for it, and part of that is the very end. Brought to you by, and the drones go to, brought to you by, WFMD or Good Morning Frederick.
I think we ought to do that. That would be awesome. Those drone shows. I know they did one before the Super Bowl last year, I think, or maybe it was a couple years ago. But yeah, the drone shows are phenomenal.
Yeah, and I mean, me, I lean a little towards to the right, whatever way that is. They're environmentally safe.
Well, and our pets. Let me just tell you, my poor dog, I forgot to drug her yesterday, and not only she can hear the Baker Park, Frederick Keys, and then our neighborhood, it sounded like we were taking fire yesterday. So, and you're right, Chris, they will go all week long. We've had a few even before, and now I know it'll come all week. So.
And I have to say, yesterday I was happy and surprised to see my friend Danny yesterday. She came to our I'm sorry, losing the old voice. She came to our WFMD tent, and I gotta tell you, Bob, all right, I was very surprised, even in a very hot, humid day where everybody else was sweating, Danny's hair still looked good. Gotta give her credit.
Well, she's a bright young lady. She put on the no frizz out, snap on hair for the 4th of July, for goodness sake, which everybody was sweating. I mean, Chris lost 60 pounds yesterday.
He did when I showed up yesterday. He had on his cooling towel, which I wasn't sure was working very much. And,
it really was. And that was just to wipe the sweat from my head and going into my eyes.
I like, though, that you guys had the fan going. So there you go.
And also, too, real quick shout out to the Frederick News Post. They gave us a nice write up for WFMD. For the first time, we did a live Hometown Heroes yesterday on stage in between band sets at our sister station, WFRE. Met some great local heroes from the Frederick County Sheriff's Department, Frederick County Fire Department, and, of course, Frederick City Police. And a big shout out to the Frederick County Fire Department, because one person we interviewed is actually with the fire station he's at. Man, it was the oldest station in the country where the fire department is actually still using the building. It was built in like 1870 something. It's amazing.
Wow, very cool. Yeah, I have to say, I'm going to do a little recap later of my Baker Park experience. So this is the first time, I think, since probably before. Well, it might have even been when after Ash and I got married in 2000, that I actually walked Baker Park and wasn't working really, and and was able to enjoy it a bit. And you and your sister station put on quite a show up there. It's very nice.
They do a great job.
And shout out to our general manager, Mike Banks. He was working, man, going back and forth. Now, he did have a nice golf cart he was in, but still, he was working hard. So we'll give him a shout out for that. Good job, Mike.
He's working for that promotion, isn't he? He's working.
Well, the hard part is he has to keep walking around going, no, I'm not Bob Miller. I'm not Bob Miller. I'm sorry. I'm not Bob Miller. I know you want to see Bob, but I'm not him.
Danny, he's not joking around. I kid you not. People always mistake him for Bob Miller. If you look at their email picture, they look almost exactly like. The funny thing is, though, one time my voice got mistaken for Tom Whalen. We sound nothing like me and Tom Whalen.
Yeah, that person's in an institution now.
Exactly. That's the question right there. Insanity, not insanity. Oh, Tom. Yeah, nope, you're gone.
Yeah, right.
Oh, gracious. All right. Is there anything happening in local news,
We do.
Chris?
We got some stuff going on in news. Chickens. Not the Kentucky fried kind, but local chickens here in Frederick County. Now, some changes have been made by the Frederick County Council to a bill to allow those with residential property to keep no more than 8 chickens in their backyards, but no roosters. For those who want to keep chickens, their lots must be at least 30,000 square feet and no pen. No pen. Store run, coop, or structure may be placed closer than 25 feet away from any lot line. Now, the legislation also says chickens must be confined to the backyard of the premises at all times. During Tuesday's meeting, Councilwoman Renee Knapp introduced the amendment, which she said would deal with the welfare of the chickens. In her words, quote, I believe that this amendment will provide necessary guidance for homeowners who want to keep chickens in their backyards and also be respectful to their neighbors. So what do you think about chickens in your backyard? Bob, I know you come from a farming background.
Chickens in your backyard, fine. In your frying pan, fine. It doesn't matter. I mean, I have friends who have chickens, and they raise money for Christmas Cash for Kids by selling eggs all year long, and they put all that money into a jar and give it to Christmas Cash for Kids. And I forget, it was like it was a lot of money last year that they did for the chickens. Look, I don't know, free range chickens versus chickens in a coop. I think that's kind of up to the people to decide whether, if we're going to allow chickens. I mean, do we have to build them condos? I mean, come on. I mean, did they get like some kind of did they call Renee Knapp and Councilman Knapp and say, hey, we have a union here, a chicken coop union, and we have to have a chicken coop?
Well, let me ask, so what was the ordinance before? I thought, were you not allowed to have them if you were within city limits at all, or do you know?
Well, the city limits now allow chickens.
Okay, so
Frederick
that's
City
what
allows chickens in your backyard.
This ordinance was for the city or the county?
This was for the county.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The county wanted, the Mason Carter introduced a bill, and then his was basically allowing the chickens, as long as you had X amount of square feet, as Chris mentioned.
Yeah.
And they could kind of roam free. Renee Knapp's amendment would allow chickens to roam free only if they were able to be surrounded by a fence that was at least 4 feet high.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Now, very interestingly, Bob, and I don't think I mentioned this on air, when I'm driving up 194 coming to work, there's a house right off 194 there. It's on the Carroll, I think it's just before the Carroll County, Frederick County line. There's a guy who has free-range chickens, but the chickens are literally just about on the road, which I don't understand. It takes one mistake, and bada bing, bada boom, those chickens are going to be on somebody's plate.
In the frying pan.
That's natural selection right there. Natural.
Yeah.
They'll only do
Why
it
did
once.
the chicken cross the road?
To get away from Chris Michaels' car. But not only do you have to worry about deer, but you got to worry about chickens. I grew up in New York. I'm from New York, all right? We didn't have to worry about stuff like that. The only thing we had to worry about is running over the old lady who lived next door. That's it. No chickens, no deers, none of that stuff. It's very difficult here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right,
yeah.
I'm sorry about my tangent. There's more news to get to here. All right. So it's time. You can let your voice be heard. Citizen survey underway in the city of Frederick. It's a chance for the Frederick County residents to let local officials know what they think. A survey on policy priorities for the fiscal years 2024 and 2025 have been posted on the city's website and will remain up until July 31st, 2024. Officials say residents will be asked about such issues as, here's a big one, local infrastructure funding to policy changes in areas such as housing, transportation, and sustainability. The City of Frederick's website address is www.cityoffrederick.gov. The results will be released following the completion of the survey period. So I know I'll be on there giving my opinion on that survey, that's for sure, especially about the infrastructure, something that we've talked about heavily on the Morning News Express. And the Frederick Superintendent of Schools is going to be having special office hours to hear from staff, parents, and students on crafting her 2026 budget. I'm sure Bob Miller, my friend, will be on that 100%.
Yeah. I mean, they just got the 2025 budget passed. Now they're going on to 2026. Is that good planning or not good? I mean, or good planning?
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to go through. You know, it reminds me of that movie Dave. Do you remember that movie with
Yes,
Kevin
I
Kline?
love Dave.
Line
I
by
love
line, get rid of the crap and just focus on the necessities.
Educating our kids, that's a necessity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of other stuff that's out there.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So taking a look at weather today, you'll see partly cloudy skies. It is going to be hot today, folks. We're going to get to a high of 97, but that's not all the news. With the heat index, we're looking at between 106 to 110 degrees. So please stay hydrated, not just drinking water, but drink some Powerade, Gatorade. Make sure, for crying out loud, bring your animals inside. Check on your elderly neighbors. Make sure they're okay. It's very, very important, especially with those animals. Again, I see a lot of dogs out there, Danny, Bob. It drives me nuts in the hot weather, chained up. Bring them inside, man. It's way too hot. Make sure they have water.
Any dog chained up, you should be chained up yourself. That's just my opinion.
There you go.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more, my friend. Take a look at your weekend forecast. It looks like Saturday will be a high of 94 with partly cloudy skies. And take a look at Sunday, 96, also with partly cloudy skies.
Yeah, wow. All right, we're jumping right into straight summer. Love it.
Yeah, you're
right?
not kidding.
And speaking of summer, the Midsummer Classic is going to feature a couple Orioles. Oriole star Adley Rushman and Gunnar Henderson, who Baltimore picked with the first and 42nd picks in the 2019 draft, won the fan voting at their respective positions for Major League Baseball's All-Star Game. So they are going to be playing. They're going to be starting in the All-Star Game. And, of course, Gunnar Henderson's going to be participating in the Home Run Derby. The Orioles could have used a few home runs yesterday. Julio Rodriguez, he went yard for the Seattle Mariners, and the Mariners beat the Orioles 7-3 on Thursday to avoid a 3-game sweep. That's okay. If the Orioles take 2 out of 3 out of every series, I'll be happy. Jake Irvin allowed just Jake Irvin allowed just 1 run and issued 1 walk in 8 innings. Jesse Winker hit a pitch hit home run. The Nationals beat the Mets. Chris Michaels' Mets 1-0 Thursday morning in an 11 a.m. game on the 4th of July game down in the nation's capital. And finally, if you're a LeBron James fan, he's going to be he made it official. He's coming back for a record-tying 22nd season. This time, though, he could be playing with his son, Bronny, as a teammate with the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know what, Bob? This stirs up an argument. You know, I'm a big sports nut. To me, there will never be another Michael Jordan. I don't care what anybody says. Michael Jordan in my era of basketball will always be the best player. And real quickly, I'll say this because he did it without major superstars. He won those rings without major superstars in a league that was a lot harder with even better superstars than there are nowadays. Just my opinion, but, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of have to agree with you really on that. So, and, you know, a little bit more humble and soft-spoken than some of the players today, but.
Absolutely.
And one more question I have for you, Danny, before we go is a major thing that me and Bob discussed today, a major debate, because, you know, we only debate the most important things going on in the country, okay?
Yep.
Hot dog. There's that look. Hot dog eating contest. Yes or no? What do you think? I personally think it's a tough competition. They have to train all year for the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest in Brooklyn. What do you think, Danny? Give us your opinion. Here's
the thing. I cannot watch any eating challenges. There's even a girl on TikTok I used to follow. Tiny girl, and does all these food eating challenges, and to watch them dip stuff in water and I can't watch it. Can't watch it.
I agree. See?
No.
Smart people.
So maybe you have to be from New York to appreciate the to be able to eat 75 hot dogs in 10 minutes with the bun. I mean, let's cue the Rocky music. Come on.
Disgusting. I do agree, though, that it is a skill that very few have mastered, but I cannot watch any of it. Oh, no. No. Good on them, though. Who won yesterday?
What was the guy's name, Bob? Bob had the report. It wasn't Joey Chestnut, who has won the past, 10 years, 14 years, something like that?
Yeah.
But this guy only put down 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes, which is nothing compared to what Joey Chestnut has done in the past. So,
So has he retired, Joey Chestnut?
No, what happened was apparently he had an issue where he was promoting meatless hot dogs. So I guess Nathan's got pretty upset with him about that. Where's Bob?
I don't know. Bob left.
He couldn't take any more of the hot dog talk.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Chris. Want to thank you so much. And hey, I'm gonna make plans. I'll join you one morning very soon, maybe next week. So we'll keep you posted.
We'd love to have you, Danny. Thank you.
All right. Have a great weekend. Oh boy. All right. Happy July 5th. All right. Want to thank them for joining. It's always fun. All right. Let's quickly talk about the giveaways that we have. Today, you're going to want to text SMASH to win one of the 5 Fast Smash passes that we have for Crash and Catharsis. Boy, that is a big tongue twister. Also, your 5 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. We will draw a winner. So even if you're watching later tonight, you didn't catch it live, it's all good. If you're watching later, text MDL, SMASH. I've got to do the... Put your thing up at the bottom. But anyway, Tree for Tree Trekker's 3-hour pass and Keys for your family 4-pack to any regular season Keys game. And I select the winners, actually usually it's Saturday morning. So you got all evening, all day to text that in. Every week we give you the Maryland Lottery scratch-offs and the Tree Trekkers Climb Pass and the 4-pack to the Frederick Keys. Every single week. Right here on Good Morning Frederick. All right, you can enter that 24 hours a day. Just text the number 888-465-2944. I'll put that up for now, just so that you remember. Okay, with all the interviews I do, I usually like to introduce you guys to the people I'm meeting first. And we kind of do our interviews, and then I'm going to revisit each of them, if I can, to show you them doing their thing, whatever that is. So, for instance, next week, we're going to check out Serena from Dublin Roasters. Mama Cone and I went and watched her do some roasting of coffee beans and learned all about that process. Also, remember Sandra from Candles by B&L? She was my very first interview and featured on the very first Good Morning Frederick way back on April 1st. Well, I revisited her recently to watch her make her candles. Well, last Sunday, I'm going to put this up here. Last Sunday, Mama Cone and I visited the Frederick City Market and we ran into Lori from Penelope's Pit Shop. And right after, literally 2 minutes after Mama Cone said, I am not getting anything sweet. We don't need any sweets. And we actually bought some fresh corn and tomatoes and something else from a local farm there. She turned around and has biscotti in her hand, which we had when we got home. I have to tell you, it was absolutely delicious. We got the biscotti. I think that was the one right there. It had orange, cranberry, white chocolate. It wasn't as hard as the biscotti I remember my grandparents having. It was a little soft, not so soft that it was weird, you know what I mean? But you could bite it easily. It was absolutely delicious. So, if you haven't checked out Lori at Penelope's Bake Stop, please visit Frederick City Market. She's also at the market that happens on Route 40 at Gavigan's. That goes year-round. This particular Frederick City Market, I think, goes to October. It happens on Sundays. It is right on North Market Street, 313, I think, in the old Carmack J's. But anyway, you need to visit. Mama Cone and I give our thumbs up on the biscotti for sure. All right, quick break. Then Maryland Lottery, Gail from Maryland Lottery stopped by the home of Everything Frederick for an update. And I'll show you the floral arrangements that Mama Cone and I made with Ori. And that is something you can join us for next month. And then we'll recap 4th of July in Baker Park All of that is coming up right after these quick messages.
All in One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond compare.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm going to be the MC for that event, so join us. Get your tickets now. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it's located right here in Frederick, servicing the entire area, though. So if you're watching this and you're within the region of Frederick County, Montgomery County, I would even say Howard County, contact Sandra to maybe check out your roofing or your siding. Maybe you know you need new windows. This is the time to do it. Or you can check on those gutters before storm season comes. And also, if you've been looking to do a new patio or deck, A&S Construction can handle all of that for you. In fact, Robin from Hidden Hills on Wednesday was talking about how Sandra from A&S Construction built the pavilion that they have at Hidden Hills, which is awesome. They can do all kinds of work for you. Just give them a call, 301-703-2157, or email info@ansconstruction.net. And remember, because you're watching Good Morning Frederick, you can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Be sure when you give them a call, tell them that Danny said hi from Good Morning Frederick. All right, let's talk about now what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is brought to you by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. Wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, whatever you need to put on your floors, they can handle it. Ask them. Give them a call today, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Give them a call. Ask for Jeff. Ask for Jeff and tell him his sister said hello. Or you can go to atlaswoodfloors.net for more information. They just were doing a couple of quotes up around this area just the other day. They're happy to handle yours too. And when you give them a call, ask Jeff to show you the pictures. I think it was a restaurant that they did with this gorgeous brass inlay with the wood floors. Oh my God, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, if you want to know what's happening in Frederick, you know where you need to go. And if you're not quite sure, well, you can go to promocircus.com. That's my website for marketing, events, and promotions. If you're a small business or a nonprofit, you can check that out. And then you can go to the calendar of events. So everything is right here for you. And today is the 5th of July. Let's check out that agenda page to see what is happening today. Oh, yes. The Walkersville Volunteer Fire Carnival continues this evening. You can check that out and their listing on Facebook or on their website. Also tonight from 5 to 8 is Music in the Village. That is Warman's Mill, right in the center of town, near Ricci Italian Restaurant and Plaza Mexico. They do live music, and a bunch of vendors are usually set up there as well, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, you can go on a ghost tour this evening. Maybe you've got some friends visiting from out of town or just want to try something different. If you've never been on the ghost tour in downtown Frederick, it's quite good. I wouldn't say it's terribly scary, but, and I didn't see ghosts the time that I went, but it doesn't mean that you won't. You can check that out, MarylandGhostTours.com. And then tomorrow, you can check out all the farmers markets. FSK Farmers Market is on Buckystown Pike, which is down near Macy's at the FSK Mall. The Field Fresh Farmers Market is at the fairgrounds tomorrow morning. Walkersville has their farmers market on Glade Road. And Myersville Farmers Market is on Main Street right in Myersville. Or Thurmont. We went to this one before. It's right in the park. Really nice little farmers market there. Lots of parking and kind of under some shady trees, which is nice as well. And then you've got the Frederick Farmers Market. That's the one I was telling you about. You can check out Laurie at Penelope's Bake Stop tomorrow from 10 to 1 at Gavigan's Furniture right on Route 40. So you can do that as well. Let's see. Tomorrow there is, it's First Saturday tomorrow. Of course. Mama Cone and I will be at the Home of Everything Frederick, where you can drop off your shoes and school supplies. Shoes for Souls of Love and school supplies for Stuff the Bus. We'll be collecting that, but at 12:30, we have the Grow Amazing Crystal Kit or the Build Your Own Solar Robot Kit. Now, I don't know if there's enough time, if there will be kits available, but you can message the Home of Everything Frederick on Facebook, and Shannon will be able to tell you if that's sold out or not. But we'd love to see you either way from 12:30 to 2:30 tomorrow at First Saturday at 401 North Market Street, of course. And you can do Maryland Double Decker's Brew with a View. Maybe you want to check out some of the local breweries and you want to ride around to do that. Well, hop on the Maryland Double Decker bus. It's a fun way to see Frederick from a different viewpoint, for sure. And then you can continue. I think this is the last night, the Walkersville Volunteer Fire Carnival. I believe Saturday is the last day for that. And then The Foreigner is playing at New Spire Art Stages. That's from 8 to 9:30 on Saturday evening. You can do some karaoke at Callahan's from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. On Sunday, you can, Cup of Love Tea is on site. That's a food truck. You can check them out there at Main Street in Newmarket on Sunday morning Sunday all day, 10 to 4. You can do goat yoga at Crystal's Funny Farm. She's got a great place, and the goats are absolutely adorable. You can check that out. You're going to have to click on the link to register so she can expect you. Also on Sunday, it's the Kid and Family Maryland Double Decker Tour. You can check that out. So fun. The kids will have a ball, and I'm telling you, it is such a fun experience to drive around downtown Frederick in the Maryland Double Decker. Well, you're actually riding around, not really driving, but it's, really good. And of course, Sunday night is the Summer Concert Series presented by Ryan Holmes and Celebrate Frederick. That's in the band shell, 7 to 8:30. This Sunday is Alika, I think. I've not heard of them. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that is happening on Sunday evening in Baker Park. And then on Monday, let's see. I don't know if there's still time to register for this summer camp, but if your child plays an instrument, the Eric Bird Trio Jazz Summer Camp is happening at the Frederick Rock School. That is a great opportunity to learn from somebody who has seen it all, for sure. You're going to learn from some of the best. The Eric Bird Trio Jazz Summer Camp If you're interested in that, you need to contact them today to find out if space is still available for that. And then, of course, all of the programming at the Frederick Libraries is happening as well. And Fingerboard Farm Market is back open with fresh produce available. Let's see what else. Oh, I Don't Like Mondays Comedy Showcase is happening at Rack Brewing. That should be pretty fun. That's at 7 p.m. on Monday evening. And let's see, don't forget the Frederick Flying Cows Summer Camp is coming up. I talked to one of my friend's granddaughters yesterday who's so excited about that camp. And I would love to show you again, if you missed it the other day, the video that a friend of the Flying Cows, Sam Nunez, and his son Isaac did with Bilal Richardson from the Cows, Milkshake, and our good friend James Wojin for acting in it. Here we go, the Flying Cows Summer Camp. I love this.
Hey, what's up, fellas? Can I play? What you mean I can't play? All right, how about this? You guys play a game of cow, and the winner gets to come to the camp.
All right, bet. Start with something light. Backwards toss, off the side of the backboard, off Milkshake's muscle, nothing but net. Okay, my turn. Behind the back, between Milkshake's legs, one high bounce, nothing but net. Watch this. Over the creek, through a Carroll Creek covered bridge, off Milkshake's head, nothing but net. How about this? Over the Baker Park bell tower, over Milkshake working out, through the new Station 3 fire truck, nothing but net. Alright, final shot. Are you ready for this? Off the...
Hold on. How about both of you guys get to come to the Flying Cows camp? What you think about that, Milkshake? Hi, my name is Bilal Richardson from the Frederick Flying Cows, and this is my buddy Milkshake. And we would appreciate if you guys joined us at camp this summer. Go Flying Cows!
We want to thank all of them for that. And if your child would like to join the Flying Cows and Coach Ed at camp, happens at Monocacy Middle School. I think it's like from 9 to 3 or 10 to 3 each day. I can't remember what it said there. But anyway, you provide your own lunch, but they'll provide a snack, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So you can join. Go to goflyingcows.com for information on that. And finally, I wanted to show you what Mama Cone and I and Shannon, I think that might have been Shannon's arrangement, and I'll show you Tara's arrangement. So the first Monday of every month, we run a little fun class with Ori Custom Florals. He brings all the supplies, and you go home with a great arrangement. There's Mama Cone with her arrangement. I think that was hers. Yep, there's her arrangement, and you can see there's my arrangement. And I told my mom if there was any arrangements that showcased personalities, these would be it. Mine was very traditional and kind of very, and hers was very original. And Ori picked hers out, said that was very organic, very natural, and that does absolutely describe her. But if you want to join our next class, first Monday of every month, make sure you like the Home of Everything Frederick on Facebook. We post all the events there, and you can get details for participating. And I can't remember what Ori said that they were going to try to do for next month, but he comes up with a really cool, different arrangement every single month, and you get to bring home some gorgeous flowers. All right, to see the links and details for all of those events and many more, just text calendar to 888-465-2944 or go to promocircus.com and click on Everything Frederick Live and Events. And if you have an event you want included on the calendar, just email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, one more quick break, then we're going to be back to recap July 4th, and Gail from the Maryland Lottery checks in to let me know about some new games. All of that is right after this.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
Well, as I was saying to Bob and Chris earlier, I went down to Baker Park to check things out yesterday. It's the first time that I've actually walked up toward Color Lake in many, many years. Let me show you a little of what I saw yesterday. All right. I want to thank WFMD and WFRE for allowing me to hang out with them yesterday. Great space they have there. Of course, they had live music on that stage all day long, including Debbie Williams playing, Chris Darlington, which I heard for a little bit. That was about 4 o'clock. I was there from about 3:30 to 4 in Baker Park. The family I showed you in the pavilion are good friends of mine, the Castle Foland family, and some of their workmates there. They, every year, traditionally, get up at the crack of dawn on 4th of July and head down to Baker Park to reserve one of the pavilions. They had, oh my gosh, they have hammocks set up there. They have a full thing going on all day long. They hang out and then watch the fireworks in downtown Frederick. But the area up near where WFRE and WFMD set up, tons of space. There was a lot of shade up there. So next year, if you're looking for something fun to do, you can head down to Baker Park in the afternoon, even around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, hang out for a few hours, maybe get some food from the food trucks, and then watch the fireworks in Baker Park. All right, Gail from the Maryland Lottery stopped by the home of everything Frederick to chat about some new games that are coming from the Maryland Lottery. Let's say hi to Gail. Gail from the Maryland Lottery. We're at the home of everything Frederick. If you haven't been here, this was Tara's bouquet we made last night with Ori. First Monday of every month. You can come make your own bouquet too. But in the meantime, let's talk about winning money.
Yes, we always like to talk about winning money.
Yes, yes. So you guys, the Orioles have been making you guys pay out a little bit.
Yeah, we love it. So the Orioles keep hitting home runs.
Yes.
So our Home Run Riches promotion. Fast play tickets. Buy a fast play ticket, Home Run Riches. You can win instantly on the ticket. Even if you win or if you don't win, enter it into My Lottery Rewards. We pick a winner for every Orioles game. We've been doing this promotion for a while. People love it. You get $500 for being selected, and then $500 for every Orioles home run hit.
Holy cow.
And then this year we added, for Grand Slams, $5,000.
So there was a Grand Slam just recently.
Yeah, they've actually hit 5, including this past weekend. Last year they hit 6 total. So the fact that they've already hit 5 Grand Slams.
Oh boy.
Our winners are definitely loving that we added the $5,000 to the promotion.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So somebody's winning big every time the Orioles hit home runs or Grand Slams, which we love. That's great.
So we hope they continue to keep hitting those home runs.
Yes, yes, we do. And what else is happening with the lottery?
So we have another sports-related promotion that I'm really excited about. It is our Mega Millions Team USA promotion.
Okay.
So as you can imagine, it's for the Olympics. And since the Olympics are coming up soon,
yes,
people enter the promotion with Mega Millions tickets, and then you can win a trip to a future Olympics game.
Holy cow.
So we're giving away, if you're picked as a winner of the trip, you have the choice between a trip to the 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy.
Oh.
Yeah. Or if you'd rather stay somewhere warmer for the Summer Olympics and not travel internationally, we do have an option for the 2028 Los Angeles Summer Olympics.
Ah, the 2028's back in LA. Interesting.
Yeah, so
okay.
I really
think I'd pick Italy.
I think so too.
Even though I don't like the cold weather, but
it's Italy.
Yeah, it is Italy. I think I would do that too. So how do you enter that? So you
just enter your Mega Millions tickets into My Lottery Rewards, whether they're a winner, not a winner. Enter it in. My Lottery Rewards is free to join. Just go to mdlottery.com/rewards. Free to join, and you can start entering tickets to win lots of different cool prizes.
And you can do that through the app too, I guess.
Yep,
right?
so we have a separate app. So you can either do it on the website, or if you download the My Lottery Rewards app.
Okay,
and
so
you can actually scan. It's easier that way than doing it on the computer because you can scan your tickets in, so you don't have to sit there and type all the numbers out.
Yes, okay, but it's separate than the Maryland Lottery app.
Yeah, we don't make it easy.
It's all good, keeping us on top of technology.
Yes.
Still, it's all in one place and easy to do. And of course, all the great scratch-offs that you guys have available. And I did play Cash Pop just to see how that worked. We won one, lost one.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very cool. So actually, I purchased the tickets at about 12:45. So we caught the 1 o'clock. And I was able just to scan the tickets right there. And yeah, we won one and lost one, but it was all good. So I wanted to see how it worked. And it's really quite simple.
It is. You pick one number.
Yeah.
And if your number comes out, then you win.
Yeah, then you win. Yeah, very, very cool.
Yeah.
So, and you can pick whichever numbers, 1 to 15, I think, that you want. And yeah, it's pretty easy, right?
Good, I'm glad.
So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then, so go to Maryland, go to any retailer where you can get your Maryland Lottery. I love the machines, the kiosks at Sheetz and the local grocery stores. So easy to redeem your tickets or buy your tickets.
And you
as
don't
well.
have to talk to anyone.
You don't have to talk to anybody. You get to take your time a little bit and pick your numbers. It's very stressful to me to buy my tickets from somebody.
And then if you have people in line behind you,
it gets very stressful. Yeah, so I like to just go to the machines. I can play all the different games.
Yep, you see all the
You can get your
scratch-offs
scratch-offs. Yeah, it's so easy. How about the spins? Have you guys done all the big winners now?
So for the big spin scratch-off, there were a total of 8 big spin to come to the office and spin the wheel for the chance to win up to $250,000. We had 4 in May.
Oh, wow.
And now we're waiting for the other 4.
Okay, so there's
it took a
still
little,
4 of those out there and those big spin tickets. So pick up that scratch off. It's quite cool. I did get my son's 21st birthday. I bought him 2, but neither was a big spin winner. But it's okay. It's all fun. And that's a pretty cool scratch off.
And the good thing with scratch offs is there's something for everyone. So you can play $1 scratch off up to $50.
Yeah.
And different play styles. If you like ones that take longer, like bingo or crossword, or just the easier to match your numbers. There's something for everyone. We're again going to have Raven scratch offs later this summer in time for the football season. So
that's right.
There's
good
always
themes,
things.
always, especially around the holidays. We love doing that as well. All right, we want to thank Gail from the Maryland Lottery. Play responsibly, of course.
Yes.
Download your app, though, because it's everything in one place. You can scan your tickets, and you can check out all the latest games. Maryland Lottery. All right. Want to thank Gail for visiting at the home of everything Frederick. All right. We are back on Monday with Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. And you'll meet Elizabeth in August, who opened a bakery and coffee shop called Stoneworks. All right, I have been posting. Apparently, we were nominated for SAS Award. Now, I've never been nominated ever before for this award, and you'll see when you go there that we are nominated under Good Morning Frederick and Everything Frederick Live. Now, I'm going to talk to the people at SAS to let them know that is one in the same. And so vote for either, and we'll combine those votes later as we get moving. So if you could vote, I would be so appreciative. Go to our social media and you'll see the link to vote. Or if you're a Bitly user, you can go to bit.ly/SAS Best Podcast. So anyway, it's much easier if you just click on it from our social media links. We'll be posting all of that later today. And then maybe we'll win our very first SAS Award in our very first year. Not too bad for having only been streaming since April 1st. All right. So when you have a minute, go to our socials, check it out. Make sure you like, follow, and comment. And I will post this full stream to Everything Frederick and More. That was my error this morning. Whew, get out there. Have a great weekend. Have a very happy Friday. And be great, Frederick. Love y'all.
From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it. Good morning, Frederick. Rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host, Danny.